Hey, howdy do out there everyone, my name is Michael and welcome to the Duke Corner, where I do the doodles for practice and fun. Once more, I return to the dreaded Adobe Animate, for once more I have gone over the top of what I had to do for a school project. Welcome back to yet another episode of Animation. My last one was incredibly popular compared to my last videos, so clearly animation is what the masses are looking for. My only regret is that animation is so time-consuming I can't just make one every week. Well, actually, I could. Spencer Wan could. He makes me so angry how fast he is. Maybe someday I'll be as fast as him, and I'll be able to produce animations in my sleep. But for now, I was given another school assignment to match a musical soundtrack with the visuals of this weird contemporary art piece from Kazimir Milvik. Weird prompt, right? So I did what any overworked art student would do, and, well, if you know me at all, then you know that I was meant to just cut 15 seconds and animate crazy wild shapes of all kinds of nonsense to it. So instead, I cut 20 seconds from the beginning, middle, and end of my song and then seamlessly edited them together into a blended, cohesive 30-second clip that sounded like its own whole song. And then instead of just animating wild shapes all over the place like crazy, I tried to animate a functioning, but rather abstract, xylophone, drum, and cymbal, using the shapes that I had at my disposal. You can imagine that I went a little overboard. The song was hard to pick, but I couldn't resist going with my favorite from my good boy Shady Cicada, with Ghost.wav. I hope he's okay with me using it. I didn't really ask, nor did I really have time to ask, nor did I think there was any real necessity to do so, considering this is just for a stupid little school project. I mean, I did check on YouTube to see if it was copyrighted, and YouTube didn't really seem to think so I'm not really sure. But I hope he appreciates this all the same if he ever does see it. The thing is, there isn't really much to say about this whole work process. It was a lot of me fiddling with the controls to get the tweens and eases to work. The only notable part was that I wanted the black ink blob in the piece to be the ghost. And I wanted the ghost to be floating around and the one moving all the pieces everywhere. And to also be the one conducting the song. Unfortunately, I was running out of time, and after a 20-minute preliminary attempt, which you'll see zoom by really quick at the end of the video, I realized that my lack of skill in freehand animation and Adobe Animate fighting me to the death for dominion over this world, and just my general lack of practice in animation altogether, was going to cause that attempt to detract from the entire finished piece, so I had to give up on it. I still got him in there in the end though, just all the way at the end, and only for a second. And he came out with these weird hexagon eyes, and I just don't know why. And I can't fix it, and I ran out of time to fix it, so I guess he just has hexagon eyes now, and that's fine, he's only on screen for a second anyway. So do we want to do the drum roll for this one? I mean, yeah, I think so. Why not? I put the time into animating this one too, so I might as well use my little curtains opening JPEG. Lights. So what do you think? Was it worth the 7 hours I spent on it? I mean, it doesn't really feel like it's animated, but that's more just because it's this sort of sequential beat thing. A lot of size changing, not a lot of motion. Either way, I still do love it, at least for now until I make something better. Tease tease, I'm making an animatic. Anyways, I've loved the extra engagement from everyone in the last 2 videos. I know for a sure fact that I am bad at talking to people, but the comments and stuff have still been nice to answer to, so thank you all for that very much. And if you made it to the end of the video here with me, thank you for that too. I hope you enjoyed. And without further ado, I wish you a belated good beginnings to the Spoopalicious month, and farewell.